battle.
Alright, just about started. Got everything set up. This is out of the 3 months and like 100-something Amiibo. We've got the last 16 in the season finals. 3 of the 16 are going to go home with something. The rest, the other 13, are going to come back for Season 6. They're automatically qualified for the Prize League. So they won't have to play in the Survival League or the Up and Down Tournament or anything like that. I'm going to start out with the first 2 rounds of the winner's bracket. We're going to shift back down to the loser's bracket and knock some of those games out. Then we'll finish the winner's bracket all the way up to the winner's finals. And then we'll finish up the loser's bracket and then go to the grand finals. The way the matches were seeded, it was seeded based on your rank. So all of the first place Amiibo in their groups are going to be going against a 4th place Amiibo from a different group. First 2 rounds, none of these Amiibo are going to face anyone from their group in the winner's bracket. So Goblin's starting out pretty good. This is actually a good level stage for him because he won't have to worry too much about getting too far off the stage to where he can't recover. He's got the water there, and the edges aren't super close to the side of the KO zone. And Goblin actually getting the first knockout. Not in too bad a shape himself, but Jazzbarian is getting him pretty close to a knockout. Smash Ball's out, so if Goblin can hit that, then he's going to be in a really good position. And it looks like Jazzbarian turning around, going to grab the Smash Ball, and right before getting hit by that forward smash from Goblin. So really good use of that final smash. He used it at a pretty high percentage, so it would have probably been better if he would have gotten the KO first before using it, but him using it there did prevent him from getting hit by that forward smash, which would have done a lot of damage, especially from a Ganondorf like Goblin. And Goblin's starting to give Jazzbarian a little bit of trouble. It could be really unfortunate for him if he gets knocked out into the loser's bracket on this first match. And Jazzbarian on his last stock. Goblin pretty high in damage, not in a super bad spot yet. If he can build up some hits and a good combo before he gets knocked out, he'll be in a really good spot for this match, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. And Goblin just keeping the momentum up. Almost, he's over an entire stock above Jazzbarian now. He just needs to get one good smash attack. Jazzbarian does get him down to the last stock, and we are about due for a Smash Ball, so that's his probably only chance, but Goblin does come in with that forward smash, getting the winning KO. So very unexpected. 4th place in his group. Goblin takes out the 1st place seed, Jazzbarian.
Battle.
So this is one of the 2 mirror matches. After I did the matchups from the seeding, I was trying to avoid mirror matches in the first round, but just I wasn't really able to rebalance it in a way that was fair to the rest of the competitors based on how everything else was seeded. So we're going to have a mirror match with Pig God and Steve Irwin, and we also have Anger and Amonsta, who actually went against each other in the Survival League earlier this season. I forget which one wins, but they do have a history against each other. And the nice thing about this map pool for mirror matches is, because it's a really weird map pool, a lot of the times it sometimes comes down to which character is just better suited for the map that they're on. But in mirror matches like this, which we haven't seen a lot of this season, it doesn't really matter because you're both the same character. So any kind of advantages you have, you know, that other amiibo is going to have it as well. And Pig God's starting out with the early lead, but they're both pretty close together still. And Pig God getting towards the top of the map, getting that early KO. Steve Irwin not too far behind. There he goes doing the exact same thing. And Pig God's starting to build up the momentum, getting some good pressure on Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin needs to turn it around. There's the smash ball, and it's on his side of the map. He's keeping it there, but Pig God might get a couple swings at it here, especially now that Steve Irwin's far away from it. And that could be a really bad situation for Steve Irwin right now. He's behind in percentage, and Pig God has the smash ball. He needs to knock that loose. Oh, and Pig God gonna land that one, so that is bad news for Steve Irwin right now. He's gonna be a full stock behind just about. He's only got Pig God at 46% on that second life. And they're moving to the left side of the map. Steve Irwin almost getting Pig God into the KO zone. He had kind of a chance there with Pig God doing his recovery. My cat is going crazy right now. Holy crap, he's just running circles around the house. And Steve Irwin doing exactly everything he needs to do, but he can't quite get that hit. And Pig God actually going to end up two-stocking Steve Irwin this match.
Start the battle! Sword fight. Zelda.
And if, like you said, Goblin does better against heavy characters, that's good news for him because that top half of the bracket is pretty stacked. We've got 2 DDDs. He's gonna be going against Pig God in his next game, and he's already beaten Jazzbarian. So if he can beat Pig God and Anger or Amonsta do well in their side of the bracket, this could be a really good thing for Goblin. And this could be a bad map for Leah already, about to get her getting knocked out for the first time, but she just barely dodges that knockout zone. She's going to get a free shot against Cyber Sands, but misses it and actually ends up getting hit herself. And Cyber Sands doing a really good job at keeping Leah on the left side of the stage, off stage, but Leah coming back and doing the same thing to Cyber Sands, but he is able to come back from it. And we're going to be transitioning to the non-walk-off portion here in just a moment. Here it goes. And Leah doing a really good job keeping that match even, despite getting knocked out really early on that first stock. And going back into the auto-scroller. This is a really dangerous map. We can see anything happen here. And Smash Ball's out. We don't see it get broken a whole lot on this map just because of how mobile everything is. Most of the Amiibo are either worried about staying on the stage or attacking the other one. Cyber Sands doing... So whenever it's in this auto-scroll section, Cyber Sands is doing a really good job at keeping Leah on the left side of the stage, and that's exactly what you need to do. And gets that second knockout really early, and he still has the final smash. If he uses it with Leah on the left side of the screen, that's going to be game. Oh, but he makes a misplay. That is the best thing that can happen for Leah right now, because now the game is even. She's going to have a few seconds when we're not on this auto-scroller to get that last KO. But looks like we're going to be resetting. She gets saved a little bit. Oh, but right on the edge of the stage. Cyber Sands actually knocks her off the right side to win that one.
Battle. King TDD. King TDD. 3, 2, 1, go!
So, like I said earlier, this is the rematch from the Survival League way back in February when Anger and Amonsta went against each other. I forget which one won, but they do have a little bit of history. It looks like Anger is currently ahead, but Amonsta making a little comeback of his own here. Ooh, and it looks like Amonsta actually... it looks like he waited too long to recover there, and wasn't able to grab the ledge. Hitting Anger up in the air. I like how they're doing this this little jab at each other, hitting each other. But Amonsta needs to get this first KO quick because he's playing from behind, and if Anger gets any more damage on this and he's able to ledge guard any more than he already is, we could see him being 2 stock ahead potentially. And Anger not giving Amonsta any kind of space right here to make that comeback that he needs to do. Almost 2 stocks ahead. Oh, it goes to hit him while he's in the air to maybe get that up smash, but Anger turns it around, gets the hit, and then after he lands, gets that second KO at 203%, making really efficient use of that first stock. So Amonsta gets the first knockout, but he's still a full stock behind Anger right now. He could potentially catch up if he gets some damage in and then maybe lands a final smash towards the edge of the stage, but now he's at 76% and on his last stock. So even if he gets that second KO, he has to be really efficient on his last life. But this might be it because Anger, now Anger's the one with the final smash. All he has to do is land. It looks like he did, and I believe that's going to be game.
Battle.
SMH Why Me, currently the highest, I believe he's the highest rated amiibo in the league this season. Going against Kai Nero. This is another one of those situations where we've got the #1 seed versus the bottom seed. And if SMH Why Me wins this match and Bystander is able to take out Dauntless, SMH Why Me is going to have a little bit of a problem because he doesn't have the greatest record against Bystander. I think they've gone against each other more than a couple times, and the majority of which Bystanders come out ahead. But first, we're going to have to see if SMHY is able to beat Kainero. We had an upset with Goblin, the number 4 seed, beating the number 1 seed.
Three, two, one, go!
And Kainero, this is a pretty good stage for him because he's going to be able to take advantage of these ledges, as you can see, with him getting below SMHY and hitting those up smashes because he can hit him through the ledge, and SMHY can't really do anything about it until he gets down on that same level as Kainero. But when he does get those hits in, they hurt, because now just with those 2 to 3 attacks that he's landed, he's pulled ahead already again. And it looks like SMHY gonna get that first knockout. Kainero not too far behind. Gets saved by the edge of the ledge there. But we're gonna go into the second stock, 0-0. Kainero gonna get the first hit going into this next life. And yet, so despite getting that combo that he did, SMHY only had to hit him twice to catch up, so Kainero has to be really efficient and just keep that momentum up. But wow! SMHY must have just barely hit the KO zone on that one. And Smash Ball's out. This is Kainero's chance to get the win right here and now, but is he going to be able to make it back? Looks like he gets the ledge. SMHY needs to get that Smash Ball or get the KO, one of the two. There it is. And now he's got a free couple shots against the Smash Ball, but he doesn't take it. And it looks like Smash Ball's going to go away. So we're going into this last stock, both Amiibo with even damage, and they're kind of jumping around each other, not quite making a whole lot of hits, but SMHY just barely pulling ahead. Still within 10% though, so it can go either way. Yeah, both Amiibo, just a bunch of shenanigans going on off stage right now, playing really dangerous by both of them. And now Kainero, he's at a point where he needs to be really careful, because 79% damage, that's enough to get knocked out by a K rule. 98% definitely is. Not quite high enough. Ooh, is that going to be... Nope, he's going to be able to come back from that. SMHY chasing him off stage a little bit, trying to get it. Now, both Amiibo and KO range. It just comes down to whichever one can get that lucky shot in. Kainero almost does, but gets countered by SMHY. Ooh, and oh! So, SMHY misses that first shot, but adjusts and hits him again for that last knockout to win the match.
Stop battle! Hero! Link!
And a pretty standard map, mostly just a flat map, kind of like Final Destination, essentially. I think the width might be a little smaller, but other than that, regular flat map should be a pretty standard match. Bystander getting hit a few times starting out, but he's looking like he's in a pretty good spot now. He's got that speed boost. And this is going to be a really tough match for him. Dauntless is a very good amiibo. But despite that, he is actually in the lead at the moment. Dauntless had a really good start of the season. I believe he was first place in his group for pretty much uncontested for the first half of the season. Towards the second half, we had another couple amiibo do a little better and ended up catching up to him, surpassing him. So I think he finished at second or third in his group. And Bystander doesn't have the greatest win-loss record, but he does have an impressive history of beating just a ton of really, really strong amiibo. And unfortunately, it's looking really bad for Bystander right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this. We just saw the Smash Ball, so it's very unlikely that he's going to get another one in this second stock. He has to get a really quick kill on this second life, avoid getting hit, and just hold out until that Smash Ball hits, and just hope that he gets that for some kind of break going into that last stock. Reverse 3 stock is very hard against a Link, and it looks like Dauntless is going to take that game relatively quick, about a little over 2 minutes.
Start the battle. Ridley. Corona Plant.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my day?
And Nazgul and Ficus, interesting win-loss ratio between the two. It looks like the people betting, though, have a lot more confidence in Nazgul on this one.
I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Real quick, all my life is over. One strike just a pain, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision.
Go!
And this is going to be a good map for Ficus. There's a lot of interruptions in the platforms. You've got that bar in the middle of the stage, and it's going to help prevent Nazgul from having a lot of real estate to do his side B with. And it's going to stop a lot of those fireballs as well. But looks like it's not going to completely stop him from using it, though. Either way, though, Ficus has a bit of a lead. One of the great things about Piranha Plant is when he uses that poison, even if it doesn't immediately hit, that cloud stays there for a little bit, and you can get a little bit of damage in. Both Amiibo were at 125. Nazgul able to get that first knockout, though. Let's see, and Ficus right behind him. And there we see that center of the stage pillar there coming into play, helping out Ficus. And looks like he was going to go off stage to try to get that down air, but kind of botched it a little bit. Both Amiibo getting a couple hits in, but neither one getting that spike. And there's the side B. It gets the animation for the KO, but doesn't quite get him into the kill zone. Oh, great down air from Ficus, but didn't quite have it lined up enough to get that spike. That's still damage, though, and it keeps Nazgul off stage. Still in that second stock. Haven't seen a Smash Ball yet. We probably should see one popping up here any minute. Not quite enough for the KO there. It looks like he was going to go to try to hit him one more time off stage. Didn't quite landed. That's definitely going to be a KO. But Nazgul 147. There's that other KO as well. So both of those first two knockouts were one right after another. It just comes down to this last stock, and they both started out at 0%. Still waiting on a Smash Ball 2.5 minutes into the match. Still haven't seen one. And there it is. It might just come down to whoever can hit that Smash Ball, unless Ficus can just keep Nazgul off stage a little bit longer. Doesn't want to knock him near that. Oh, and there's the final smash. He's lined up for it, but he doesn't need it. Gonna get Ficus out of the game the old-fashioned way.
Start battle. King TDD. Ridley.
And this is going to be the last round, winners round 1. We're going to move on to the top 12 here after this. It's going to be 4 more matches and then go into the losers bracket for a little bit. And Daikokuten having a tough time on that first stock, but getting the Shrike off stage, he's able to get that first KO. He's in a pretty dangerous spot himself right now, though I don't imagine the Shrike's going to stay behind for very much longer. There he goes. Smash Ball's out pretty early in the match, and it looks like the Shrike is the one that's going to end up getting it. This one's a hard one to line up, but... Daikokuten actually breaks it loose. This is his chance to break that Smash Ball and get ahead right now. But the Shrike getting it back, he's not going to hit it correctly though because he's got that top wing there in the way. Is that going to be high enough to get the KO? It doesn't look like it is. And Daikokuten going into his last stock with not a whole lot of damage done on the Shrike, so he's going to need to get a low damage KO like he did on that first stock again if he wants to catch up. And it looks like Daikokuten's using the right attacks, but he's using them at the wrong time. And great shot on... Oh, I did not realize that you could go through that part of the stage. I thought he had the Shrike stuck, but it doesn't look like it. And there we go, 1-1. Daikokuten with a little bit of a disadvantage. The Shrike gets a couple more hits. That could be it. Oh no! So, unfortunately, Daikokuten getting a little bit stuck on the level, going for his recovery, and not able to make it through that wing. Oh, gotta fix one thing though there on the top of that screen. So Pig God with a really great start, getting that knockout on Goblin. Goblin doing a good job against, was it Jazzbarian in that round 1, but not so great against Pig God. If he can get that Smash Ball though, and he does, let's see if he can get the KO first though. That would be the best thing for him to do. No, it looks like he's just going to go for the final smash, which is still good. But he's having trouble closing that distance. When he is able to get in there, he is doing damage. But Pig God, you know, using his attacks to just keep Goblin as far away as possible. And when he does get close, you know, making sure that distance gets opened up again. Ooh, and that's going to be a second knockout for Pig God. Goblin not in a very great spot right now. He's got to be careful. And it looks like Pig God's moves are just a little bit too fast for Goblin. While his animations are going, Pig God's able to just interrupt him. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to come back from this one. Looks like he is. Oh, but Pig God's going to get another chance, and that's going to be game, it looks like. So, pretty quick one, just over a minute. Pig God's able to move on to the next round.
Start the battle. King Sword Fighter. King TDD. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Cyber Sands versus Anger on small battlefield. Pretty standard map, a little bit close quarters, which I think is going to help Anger out a little bit. Gordo does have some range to it, but not a whole lot. And I think we're going to see Anger do his best when he's just right up there, up close and personal with Cyber Sands. And Cyber Sands landing right in front of that forward smash for that first KO. Anger's still in a really good spot for that first life as well, and he's starting to build up damage on the second stock for Cyber Sands. And great Gordo, he's going to be able to do a little bit of ledge guarding now and just keeping Cyber Sands on the defensive. Might even see a second KO here coming up. Cyber Sands just cannot get back on stage. Back on solid ground, looks like now he's going to be the one doing a little bit of edge guarding. Neither Amiibo really trying to do a whole lot of offstage play, which is probably smart on Cyber Sands' part. And for Anger, you know, you're already ahead. Might as well not risk it. Pretty safe to do that. And another one of those forward smashes for that second KO. Anger in a very good spot right now, and he still hasn't been knocked out, doing damage on this last stock for Cyber Sands. We'll see a smash ball pop up here. Anger, even if he gets hit by it at this point, not going to be a huge worry for him. And there's that first KO for Cyber Sands. Smash ball's out, but using that recovery is going to give Anger a free attack against him, and he has the Smash Ball, so this is all but game over for Cyber Sands at this point. And uses the final smash to avoid an attack. And it looks like we're going to see GG Anger taking that game. We're going to move on to the top 8, I believe. And SMH Me taking the early lead, super early lead against Dauntless. Dauntless beating Bystander is probably the best thing that could have happened for SMH Me, because I don't think we would be seeing this lead that he has right now if that would have been the case, if Bystander would have won that first round match. But we're still only on stock 1, and we haven't seen that first Smash Ball yet, so it still can go any direction. And first KO going to SMH Me, still at a pretty healthy damage, only 70%. It's a Link can do something at that percentage, but he doesn't have to worry too much yet. Once he starts getting into like the 100 range, then he's gonna have to start being really careful. And Dauntless taking a while to get that Smash Ball, but he does eventually get it. And good timing too, because now he's gonna have a chance to use it on that second stock, but unfortunately for him, SMH Me knocks it loose, so he's gonna have to get it again if he wants to break that Smash Ball and pull that advantage back again. And it looks like he does, and he's going to get a free attack against SMH Me using that recovery. He's going to do a little bit of juggling, actually. And he still has the Smash Ball, but unfortunately... Oh, no, he actually does hit. Looked like he was way too low. This might be Dauntless's chance to build up that combo and get the advantage that he needs going into this last stock. And the platform kind of blocking his boomerang. It's been doing that all match, it looks like. He's having some trouble. But now he's got SMH Me at 71%, so that advantage that SMH Me had at the beginning of the game is completely gone, and now it's actually Dauntless that is overwhelmingly in the lead at the moment. Oh, unfortunately, that was his chance, but he didn't quite take it to win the game right then and there. I still think he's not going to have too much trouble winning this one, though. Just needs one good smash attack on SMH Me. He's chipping damage with the boomerang, which is good, but that might be it. Looks like it is. So SMH Me getting knocked down to the losers bracket. Dauntless going to continue on to the top 8.
Start the battle. Ridley. Ridley.
And this is the, I believe it's the third mirror match of the night. We had two 2K rules, 2 DDDs, and now we got 2 Ridleys. Nazgul versus the Shrike. I believe out of the two, I'd have to double check, but I believe Nazgul is the higher rated of the two. But the Shrike seems to be holding his own right now as well. Oh, Nazgul almost getting that Ridley suicide side B. The suicide B. And they're both trying for it. This might be a knife fight of a match. A real slugfest. But the Shrike actually getting that first kill despite being behind on that first stock. But Nazgul coming right up behind him. And both of these Ridleys really love side B, but unfortunately none of them have actually hit it yet. And there we go, there's that suicide. Both of them going to be trying to get back up. But looks like the Shrike uses it in the wrong direction, and unfortunately that's going to get him knocked out for it. But he is able to even out the game going into this last stock, and I don't think we've seen a smash ball yet. If we did, both of them missed it, and it just kind of flew off. But we're 2 minutes into the game, so if there hasn't been one, we should be seeing one any minute. Oh, but it doesn't look like we're going to, because the Shrike's going to have just a little bit too much trouble staying on stage, getting back to it at least. And with that, it looks like we're going to be going into the losers bracket now.
Start battle. TDD. King K. Rool.
So this is going to be the first elimination of the finals. Jazzbarian or Steve Irwin. One of those two is going home after this game. And both of these Amiibo have very good records. Obviously they do, because they made it into these finals. Jazzbarian 12-4 with Steve Irwin 11-5. So very similar records. Jazzbarian surprisingly getting knocked out round 1 despite being one of the highest seeds in the finals. And it looks like he's doing a pretty good job at maintaining that record, but Steve Irwin, just a couple hits is going to get him caught up. And yeah, as we can see, K. Rool packs way more of a punch than DDD, so Jazzbarian, despite doing a little bit more damage, doesn't quite have the force behind his attacks and ends up getting knocked out first. But we've got the Smash Ball. He's going to go right for it. That's the correct move. A lot of Amiibo tend to ignore it when it pops up like that, kind of like we see with Steve Irwin right now. And that Smash Ball is wide open, but Jazzbarian's having some trouble lining it up. And there we go, dodges that attack by using his final smash, and that's going to be the first KO for Jazzbarian, but he's still a little bit behind. He's going to have to watch out during this invulnerability period and then do a little bit of damage to catch that game up. And unfortunately for Jazzbarian, K. Rool is immune to the offstage Gordos because that little propeller on his recovery deflects them. So he can only really get hit by the Gordos offstage if he hasn't used his recovery yet, or if they're kind of coming at him from the side. Is that going to be high enough? It looks like he barely makes it back with that recovery. And barely again makes it back. He's got to be careful. But Steve Irwin's going to come give him the clap and knock him off for that second stock. Jazzbarian's got him in a good spot damage-wise, but he just needs to land that smash attack or something to get him off stage and get that KO. There's almost it right there. And there we go. So because Steve Irwin didn't use his recovery yet, he was vulnerable to that Gordo. And Jazzbarian just keeps barely missing his chance to get those attacks in. Steve Irwin doing a really good job at dodging it. There's a second Smash Ball. He's going to take a couple swings at it while Steve Irwin's recovering. If he gets the KO first, looks like he does. Now if he can land this final smash without getting the Smash Ball knocked loose, this is his chance to make it, and he's pretty close to the edge of the stage. Even at 17%, he might be able to get this KO. Not quite, but he does have him at 73, though. And just a little bit slow to the draw on that Gordo, Steve Irwin getting his recovery off. Got to be careful, he's at 63%. And if Steve Irwin gets this win, that's actually a trophy for him because he did get hit with the final smash on his last stock. Ooh, great Gordo. He's going to try again, but looks like Steve Irwin's coming back. Hits him with his own Gordo. And that's going to be game. Steve Irwin coming back from getting hit by a final smash on his last stock.
Stock battle. Elba. TDD.
And Leah starting out on the offense, getting 36% off those two combos. But Amonsta got a combo of his own there, hitting the Gordo and the forward smash back into the Gordo. And both Amiibo playing pretty aggressive. This is one of those situations. Leah getting hit off really early, surprisingly. This is one of those situations where if Leah can break that smash ball, she's going to immediately use it. And at 76%, she's going to get that knockout. So we had a pretty early smash ball. Leah did use that to her advantage to recover from her early knockout. And gets a good down air, but Amonsta just barely able to hold on. And Leah going with the aggressive down air, but she couldn't quite line it up, it looks like. But regardless, she's in a great position right now. 97, 113% on Amonsta, and Amonsta's having trouble making any of his attacks line up right now. And there we go. And with just that one combo, Leah's able to pull ahead by pretty much a full stock at this point. But Amonsta now making a little bit of a recovery of his own. Also, what is this stage music? I don't think I've ever heard it before. Ooh, great down air, but unfortunately Amonsta just a little bit too low on damage. And last stock, Amonsta at 80%, and Leah's going to go after him. She wants it, but I don't think she's going to need to because Amonsta is nowhere close to the side of the stage there. But she hits him, ends up saving him, and almost gets stuck under the level. That was almost a terrible move on Leah's part. She needs to just leave him alone. But it looks like she is still going to be able to win the match. That would have been really unfortunate if she didn't win after having that guaranteed knockout.
battle.
Bystander and Kainiro, unfortunately for Bystander, this is a rough bracket for him. He's going against 2 Links in a row. If he would have been able to win that first match, though, he would have gone against SMHY which probably was one of the better matchups for him in this tournament. But Kainiro doesn't quite have the record that Dauntless does, and that first match against Dauntless wasn't too rough for Bystander. He did get a couple really unfortunate knockouts. First smash ball coming up. Ooh, Kainiro almost sniping it from Bystander. And that final smash going to be a KO at 91% right on the edge of the stage like that. So Bystander getting the first knockout, but he's not out of the woods yet. Kainiro right behind him damage-wise. All he needs to do is get one smash attack. That was almost it, but Bystander just barely dodges. Is that going to be enough? Not quite, but I think one more of those will probably be it for him. Oh, just leave him alone, Bystander. Let him go. So Bystander 2 stocks ahead, hasn't gotten knocked out yet, looking really good for him. This might be it for Kainiro. He's gonna have to work on getting those combos going, get a smash attack in, get a smash ball, anything. But he is just not getting any attacks or any hits to land right now. Having a lot of trouble getting 2 smash attacks, but Bystander blocking 2, dodging 1. And now he's got Kainiro at over 50% on his final stock. Hasn't even gotten his first KO yet. So there he goes. There's the first knockout. He's got to be careful, though. And it looks like Bystander's going to clean it up, and he's going to move on to the next round of the loser's bracket, sending Kainiro home.
Plant. King TDD.
Oh, whoops, forgot to start the timer. Oh no, it's counting up. That's close enough, there we go. No, Bystander just won his match, actually. Yeah, he's in the loser's bracket. He's got to be careful, but he beat Kainero. Lost to Dauntless in the winners round 1, though. So Ficus and Daikokuten, both really good Amiibo, and they're staying pretty even in this matchup. The map choice, can't really say who the map favors. There's a lot of like bumps, stuff like that are going to prevent the Patui and the Gordo from hitting their mark. Oh, what was that though? Daikokuten giving Ficus the homie stock. We'll see if that comes back to bite him, because now he is way behind in this matchup when he was playing from the lead. But he's doing a pretty good job at getting that damage back up there. DDD hits hard compared to Piranha Plant. And now he's ahead in that second stock, so it's looking good for Daikokuten despite that huge misplay in his first stock. But nevertheless, Ficus gonna get the first KO. And Daikokuten right behind him, so it all comes down to the third stock. We're gonna see a Smash Ball here any minute, I'm sure. But Ficus keeping up the pressure. It didn't stop Daikokuten from catching up in the second stock, though, just because those attacks hit so hard. And he's doing a really good job at getting those combos in and keeping the pressure on Ficus. They're playing towards the edge of the stage, which Ficus has to be careful because we can see those down tilts from Daikokuten getting a really easy KO, especially at 85%. Ooh, and that was almost it right there, but fortunately for Ficus, he was able to grab onto the ledge instead of getting hit by it. And now both Amiibo and KO range still haven't seen the Smash Ball yet. Nope, there it goes. It looks like Ficus going to knock Daikokuten out of the finals, move on to the next round. And gonna be just a second. Got to set up these next 4 games.
Start the battle. Ridley! King K. Rool!
And this is one of those weird maps. I'm pretty sure this is going to favor Steve Irwin just because he has just a little bit better recovery than the Shrike. The AI on this map is very strange. They love to fight on this bottom rock for some reason. And not only that, when they're off stage on the left side of the map, they try to recover either through the middle of the stage or they try to recover all the way across to that bottom right rock. Yeah, so definitely a home field advantage to Steve Irwin, and not just because of the character theming. He has a mechanical home field advantage as well on this one. But Steve Irwin, or not Steve Irwin, rather, the Shrike doing a really good job at keeping his lead. He's at 120%, has some good fireballs, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to keep Steve Irwin away from recovery. But playing on the side of the stage like that, it's going to give him a chance to get those KOs. And he was only at 72%. Now he's at 92%. So he's definitely in KO range. But now he's building up damage on that second stock though. And I mean, when you're ahead, that's That's really what you need to do, especially with the Smash Ball being a factor in this league. Just being, you know, even 2 stocks ahead, it's not a guarantee that you're going to win the match, because if you get a KO and then that person, you know, hits that Smash Ball right afterwards and they get like a KO right beforehand, you can see this going from 3-1 to 1-1 very quick. So yeah, there we go. There's 2-1, and now we're about to see a Smash Ball. We're 2 minutes into the match. Still haven't had one, so any second now. And there it is. It's on Steve Irwin's side of the map. He had full exclusive access to it. And just like I said, we're going to see that 3-1 go to a 1-1. Even match, 0-0. This is Steve Irwin's chance to get, so far, the first reverse 3 stock in the finals. It looks like the Shrike is not having it. He just wants to juggle him off stage right then and there. Almost actually does it. Able to get 91% damage off of just that one combo. And can't quite get him into the KO zone, but 131%. Just has to land a smash attack. I'm not sure what happened there, but it looks like Steve Irwin decided to just exit the tournament right then and there. I'm gonna have to save that into the replays, see what happened there.
Start battle. King K. Rool. Elra.
And SMHYME's gotta be careful. He was doing really good in the season. He's only 22-7 his entire career and got knocked out in round 2 from the winner's bracket. So he's gotta, if he wants to win, he has to go all the way without losing another game. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you'll see people run the entire loser's bracket. It's crazy. And it looks like he's getting a pretty good start at that. And Smash Ball's out. If Leah can break that, she will definitely even this match out. She's got to be careful, though. Oh, looks like SMHY Me is going to get it, but Leah is able to break it loose. Luckily for her. And she's going to use it right there. 133% is going to be an auto KO. So Leah's still behind, but SMHY Me is going to give her a free shot using that recovery, but looks like she doesn't want to take it. And Leah just having a bad time right now. Cannot get any damage on SMHY Me. If he gets one more shot in there, it looks like he's going to have a full stock advantage against Leah. He's going to give her another free shot, and she's going to take it this time. And this platform giving SMHY Me some trouble, but Leah stops her juggling and goes up to join him on the top there. But that might have been what she needed. She's got him at 77%. She could, if she gets him close to the edge of the stage like this, or gets a good down air attack, she can even the stock up. She's only at 24% on her second stock. She almost gets him off the top of the stage, but now she's got to be careful. She's coming down. And there it is. Just like that, Leah is able to even the game out. And good combo from Leah, actually pulling ahead at this point. That second Smash Ball is out there. If she can get to it and break it, she can easily win the match. Oh, nope, doesn't need to. Gives SMHY Me a little stompy stomp, knocking the second K Rool out of the tournament.
Start the battle. Be sword fighter. Hero.
And I believe with that, Pig God is currently the only K Rool left in the finals. Yeah, the win-losses, Cyber Sans definitely has a visible advantage. But one of the things I keep saying about Bystander is his win-loss record is very deceptive, because if you look at other characters that have an even win-loss ratio like that, you're going to see their rating in like the 1500, maybe the high 1500s area, but Bystander's is like 17 or 1800. So even though his win-loss ratio is close to 50-50, the wins that he's getting are against really, really good Amiibo. But like you said, Cyber Sans is very fast, and that's kind of the disadvantage Bystander had against both of the links that he went up against. So it's definitely going to be rough for him. But if he makes it against Cyber Sans, that will put him in the top 6. Whichever one of these Amiibo win this match will be the top 6 out of over 100 Amiibo that played in Season 5. Or correction, top 8. My mistake. And yeah, that side B for Cyber Sans doing a lot of work against Bystander. He's having trouble dealing with it. Yeah, it's a really fast attack, and it has a really strong travel distance. So he can use it to close any kind of gap that Bystander is able to make. And I don't know where he came from with that. But it looks like Cyber Sans was ready for him. It looked like he was off stage and then just came back from the top of the level. Smash Ball's out. Bystander, it'll be a huge boon to him if he can get that. It looks like Cyber Sans is going to have complete access to it. All he needs to do is probably hit it once more. Oh, twice more. And Bystander's actually going to send him up to it. Unfortunate mistake on Bystander's part. He needs to break that Smash Ball. Oh, and he does. He knocks it loose from Cyber Sans. This is going to be another chance. And this time he does get it. Uses it at kind of a high percentage, so it's a little bit of a waste, but it will guarantee that he does get that knockout. And only 42% behind. We still have a game, and and we're just starting the second stock for both players, so we'll probably see another Smash Ball in this last final stock as well. Ooh, that would have been a great attack, but unfortunately Cyber Sans was one level below him. And not quite enough to recover. I was kind of thinking that he was going to be able to make it back from that. Kind of surprised, actually. And Bystander having trouble getting that last hit that he needs to get on Cyber Sans. There was his chance right there and just barely misses it. There he goes, so he gets the second KO. If he can break the Smash Ball, if he can use it on the edge of the stage, he has a chance. It's possible. It's going to be... He just has to not get hit by Cyber Sans at 115%. Oh, but he gets him off the side of the stage. So unfortunately for Bystander, he is going home, but still, really great performance by him. He did make it into the top 12 out of over 100 Amiibo this season. He definitely had a really rough bracket. Bystander's matchups were probably one of the hardest in the entire bracket.
Start the battle. Upland.
So after this match, we'll have 2 more matchups in the losers bracket, then we'll move back up to the winners bracket, go all the way to the winners finals, finish up the losers bracket, and then go to the grand finals for this season. That'll be it. Ooh, Ficus getting a really cute footstool on Goblin, but unfortunately isn't able to get him far ficus down to really do much with it. This level is going to help Ficus out a lot because one of Ganondorf's really big moves is his up smash, and if Ficus stays under that middle part of the stage, he'll be essentially immune to at least getting knocked out from it. But Goblin playing really dangerous. How did that not get a KO? He's going to try it again. There it goes. But Goblin at 101%, so Ficus should be getting another KO here any minute. And Smash Ball's out. Ficus is going to have free reign to it. Looks like he does get it. This is a tough map to avoid this final smash. Oh, and he's gonna... luckily, it jumps off the map, so it only does 4% damage to Goblin. Effectively a miss. And Goblin gets that down air, but sends Ficus in the wrong direction, so it doesn't quite send him off down the bottom of the stage. And that's going to give Ficus a little bit more time in this second stock to build up some damage, almost even getting the KO right there. But there's that down air again, but this time he's actually over the gap. So now this is Goblin's chance to build up his combo. One more smash attack. If he uses his shield, Ficus is going to see a shield break here. And 1-1, Ficus with a slight disadvantage, but he's got the speed to take out Goblin. If he can get him off stage and just keep him off stage, that'll be all he needs. But now he's at 97%. He still hasn't even hit Goblin yet. Ooh, gotta be careful. That definitely would have been it right there. Gets Goblin off stage, but can't quite get him off far enough. Goblin playing really risky right now. He's got to be careful because it's his match to lose right now. And it looks like Goblin is going to send Ficus home. And give me just a moment, I gotta set up the next games.
Start battle. Ridley. Zelda.
So the Shrike currently making his way through the losers bracket, along with Leah, who got knocked down in round 1 and is making her way up as well. Almost saw a really quick first stock. Both of these Amiibo really love playing off stage. This might be an interesting match. But the Shrike's starting out with a really strong early lead. Might even see a free stock for this first life. Oh, actually, Leah doing a little bit of fighting back, and oh, actually gets the first KO. So definitely not a free stock for the Shrike. Gonna go into the second life 0-0, even game right now. Ooh, and Leah getting the Shrike up against that platform. That platform has a that platform has a kill count, because in a lot of matches, if you get hit up against the bottom of that, it knocks you right off the bottom of the stage. As we can see right there. So the Shrike has Leah on her last stock, but he's at 100%, and he's going to give Leah a free attack with that that recovery. She didn't use it, but she was able to get that up air in right at the last second, and we're going into an even game on stock number 3 now. And 2 minutes into the match, we're going to be seeing a Smash Ball. Smash Ball is going to favor Leah. If she can break it and get a little bit more damage on the Shrike beforehand, she can win this game. But now the Shrike's doing some juggling, and this might be the point where she gets hit. That could be game over, so we might not even see a Smash Ball. And looks like the Shrike is going to make a very, very well-played third life to knock Leah out of the tournament.
Start battle.
I can't do this alone, even though
Sword fighter.
need something more than me. Someone to lead to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your fears goodbye. No looking back. You and I were on the attack. Full speed ahead. Running to the sunset. Such a different feeling. Both of us believing we can make it better. Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump. I know you have been afraid before, but you don't have to be anymore. No more emptiness to feel inside. When we run together, no one can break up our stride. No looking back. You and I were on the attack.
Ooh, very interesting map. I never really know who's got the advantage on this one until I actually see it, because there's a lot of stuff that can really go on with it. You've got these solid platforms between the two levels, which it helps stop. Ooh, man. Goblin free first stock. So yeah, it looks like advantage Ganondorf, definitely. But so here now, Cyber Sans is taking advantage of what I was talking about with these solid platforms. Is he can just stack the damage on Goblin, but it looks like Goblin's not having too much trouble doing the same thing. Cyber Sans just is a little bit better at it because of how fast he is. But once Goblin gets that hit in, he just doesn't stop. And Cyber Sans almost down already. 2 down for Cyber Sans. Yeah, Goblin, this was probably the best possible stage pick for him that he could have hoped for. And Cyber Sans getting the first KO. We might see his Smash Ball pop up in the next 30 seconds or so, so he's going to have a chance to break it. But compared to Goblin, the Mii Sword Fighter Final Smash is not that great. So even if he does get it, he might get a KO, he might not, it's hard to say. Whereas Goblin, if Goblin gets it, he will get that last KO. Ooh, but Cyber Sans does knock it loose, he definitely needed that. If Cyber Sans doesn't get the Smash Ball, he just has to hope at least that Goblin doesn't get it. And it looks like it's going to float away, so second best thing for Cyber Sans that could have happened right there. And now Goblin going off stage is going to try to seal the deal, but makes a little bit of a mistake. And might actually cost him his second stock. I don't know if he can come back from that. Ooh, and Goblin was lining up that up smash. That was the game-winning up smash, but there's another one. And it looks like Cyber Sans is out of the tournament. Goblin going to continue on.
Start the battle. King K. Rool. King TDD.
And gonna be just a moment. We're moving to the part of the tournament where we're going to best of 3.
Start the battle.
So yeah, for the rest of the winners bracket, all of these games are going to be best of 3. Still on random maps until the grand finals, but it's going to leave less up to chance when it comes to the match. And also, whoever wins these matches, these next 2 matches, will be in the top 3. So, Pig God or Anger is going to be going home with the prize this season. Oh, whoops, this is not Losers Round 3. Let's change that real quick.
2, 1, go!
And very interesting map for two heavy characters like this, I think this is going to be one of those situations where we're going to see really high percentages coming from both characters. And Pig God had that smash attack warmed up, but Anger patiently waiting it out, and then outranges him with the hammer. Oh, great up smash from Anger, but unfortunately, Pig God was ready for it. And Pig God getting Anger just barely into the KO zone, it seems like. But that's going to give him the advantage, but we're a minute and a half in the game. We've only seen one KO, so this is also a situation where we could potentially also see a timeout or going into a sudden death, something like that. But Anger gets that first KO as well, evening up the game. Only 20% difference between the two, and Anger quickly closes that gap. And Smash Ball out. That's the first one we've seen 2 minutes into the game. Anger is going to go for it, but misses. But now he has it broken, and Pig God's at 82%, but unfortunately for Anger, he's shooting him in the wrong direction. He could maybe hope to get him off the top of the stage, but he's not going to get him off the right side at that distance. The damage, though, definitely helps because now Anger has a commanding lead damage-wise. But he's got to be careful because Pig God really quickly is able to even it out. And once you're at 82, 100%, you know, around that area, just because Pig God is behind by 44%, he can still get a KO just as easily as Anger can. And that recovery is going to give Anger a free attack if he doesn't use it. Never mind, he does actually. He uses his recovery as well and lands on him with that a lot of damage, it seems like. But this is where Anger has to be careful. He has to either get that last KO or survive for another minute and 41 seconds going into sudden death. And I think when it comes to super sudden death, Pig God is going to have the advantage because he's got that cannonball, and I think at 300%, just getting hit by that cannonball is going to be enough. Anger has Gordos, but not nearly the range that the cannonball does. So if Pig God can force super sudden death, no, it doesn't look like it actually. Anger going to be moving on to the top 3. Well, actually, no, I lied. This is best of 3, but he does have a 1-game advantage going into round 2. And I don't even know what to think about this level choice. Final Smash-wise, this is definitely Anger's favor, but everything else, I think Pig God's in a really... oh, maybe not. Just looking at how things going, I think this level just might favor Anger altogether. And great juggling from Anger. He's waiting at the bottom of the recovery with that up smash and doing some damage going into the second stock. Pig God has a little bit of an advantage off stage just due to the fact that his recovery isn't able to get hit by those Gordos from Anger. And in some cases we actually see in these K. Rool versus DDD matches, sometimes not only does it prevent him getting hit by the Gordo, sometimes it will deflect it back and actually hit the DDD. And I don't know what's going on there. It looks like he was going farther off stage. Oh, great Gordo by Anger. Almost gets a second one. Oh, it doesn't quite get the end of that attack. If he did on that up air, that would have been the second KO. And another great up smash by Anger. He's at 62%, so he's in a little bit of danger. but it's going to give him an opportunity to build up your percentage on going into Pig God's last stock, because this is one of those levels where you can see like a really cheap KO or really early KO, so the more damage he can do into his third stock before getting knocked out for the second time, the better. And at 70%, he's pretty safe now. He's got to be careful for the smash ball, which will be popping up soon. Ooh, not quite enough on the up smash. Just a little bit too far away. And yeah, this level is really giving an advantage to Anger. Pig God just can't really line up any of his attacks, and the wide arc that Anger has lets him cover a lot of space that Pig God just can't reach. And it looks like he's going to go 2-0, and this will put Anger into the top 3. And actually, we've got a mirror match, Dauntless and Nazgul.
Start battle.
Or sorry, not mirror match character-wise, but mirror match trainer-wise. So this is really good for Luckman, because what this means is because both of his Amiibo are playing against himself, he's guaranteed to make at least third place in the finals. So we know 2 of the top 3 are going to be Panger and Luckman. But someone's going to be coming back from the losers bracket. It could even potentially be Luckman as well.
Three, two, one, go!
And there'll be a quick break after this match so I can set up the next games as well. Ooh! So Dauntless wasn't going to make it back from that, but Nazgul had to just make sure. So he goes off stage and follows him to get that KO. And Dauntless evening out the matchup. I think I'm actually kind of rooting for Dauntless on this one, just because there's kind of a season or a Grand Prix trend of Link's winning the finals surprisingly often. Like, Link's just seem to excel in this tournament. But doesn't look like this time, because now Nazgul's about a half a stock ahead of Dauntless. If Dauntless can break the Smash Ball, he can even it up, though. He still hasn't really gotten hit on his final stock. But Nazgul gonna hit him with that final smash. He's in the center of the stage, so I don't think it'll get the KO, but that's because he hasn't even gotten his second knockout yet. I think Nazgul's pretty much got this game won. Oh, and that's it for Dauntless. But this is best of 3, so he's gonna have another chance.
Three, two, one, go!
And Dauntless doing a lot better on this map. Nazgul just barely able to make it back from on that recovery. Oh, but getting a good offstage attack on Dauntless is going to let Nazgul get the first KO. He's at 110%. He's got to be careful. Link has some power behind his smash attacks. So yeah, going back to even on this second stock. Dauntless definitely doing a lot better this game. In the platform, playing defense for Nazgul, lets him get that up smash in. But the smash ball's out, it's on Dauntless' side of the map. He's kind of chasing it, but now Nazgul's got a chance to break it. And, ooh, gets it again, but Dauntless breaks it loose. He's having trouble getting this Smash Ball in these games, and I think Nazgul's gonna get it. Looks like he does, but it gets broken loose again. Let's see if Dauntless can break it on the third try. Yeah, he's going straight for it. He needs to get that Smash Ball. And gets it last second. He's gonna hit with it, and that's gonna be a KO. So now Dauntless with the advantage, but he's at 76%. Has to be careful. Oh, it's going to be tough to recover from that. Is he going to make it? He just barely gets back. Let's see if he can do it again. I think he'll be good on this one. But Nazgul keeping up the offstage pressure. And that's going to be enough to go into this last stock with an even game. Dauntless' best chance right now, well, at this point, because the game's even, he just needs to outplay him for one stock. But he can take advantage of Nazgul doing these offstage chases. If he can hit him with his recovery while they're offstage, that might be his ticket to winning this game. But now, because he's so far ahead, all he has to do now is just play a nice, even game, because he's got Nazgul 121%. We might be seeing a round 3. So yeah, 1-1. Nazgul and Dauntless going into round 3. Let's see what the map is.
Three, two, one, go!
This will be a good map for Dauntless if he's able to get Nazgul on the top floor with him one floor behind. Get those up smash, because Link's up smash is very good. But the rest of the level, if they stay down on the lower levels like these, I think Nazgul is just going to have his way with Dauntless, and I don't think he's going to be able to do a whole lot about it. So I think the lower they stay, the better it's going to be for Nazgul. But when they're going up here like this, if Dauntless can get under Nazgul, then he can get some early KOs because the kill zone's so close to the top of the stage on this one. And first knockout going to Dauntless. But he makes the mistake of going to the top level. When you're at 109%, you don't want to get too high up there, giving the other person a chance to just get that free up smash on you. Oh, saved by the boomerang. Interrupts the side B from Nazgul and actually lets him get a smash attack in of his own. And here's where you see with Dauntless below Nazgul, that's where he's able to use those up smashes, get some damage in. Oh, and saved again by the Boomerang. Boomerang's coming in clutch for Dauntless on this one. Is that going to be a second KO? It looks like it is. And he's at 71%. Got to be careful. The Smash Ball's out. If he can stay in long enough to either make Nazgul waste the final smash on his second stock, or if he can break it loose and use it himself. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. So now at this point, he just has to hope that he dodges it. Oh, no, he breaks it loose, so he's going to have a chance to break it. And now, this is the perfect position for Dauntless to be in, except for Nazgul having the final smash. But he breaks it loose again. Nazgul's got it. Oh, and this might be it. He's pretty close to the top of the stage, and at 70%, this could be GG. Oh no, he got him over 100, so that's an instant KO. Alright, be just a minute while I set these next matches up.
Start battle.
Oh, wrong character.
TDD. Ridley.
Alright, so this is the winner's bracket finals. So whoever wins this match is going to at least make it into second place. And then the loser's going to at least make it into third place. And then we still have one more unknown that's going to be coming up from the loser's bracket. So after this match, we're going to shift over to the loser's bracket, finish that up, and then I'll take about a 5-minute break before we go into the grand finals. It'll be a best of 3. Oh, actually, I need to pause this one. I forgot. Winners finals is Battlefield and Final Destination, so I do need to change that.
Start battle. King TDD. Ridley.
Oh wait, no it's not. I lied. I have to go back. This one is still... It's best of 3, not Battlefield and Omega. The next one is.
Start battle. Three, two, one, go!
So yeah, 2 of the best Amiibo in the league currently, Anger and Nazgul, playing for second place at least. But there is still the loser's bracket, so even if you do lose this one, you could still potentially win the grand finals if you play through the rest of the loser's bracket. And Luckman actually is in kind of an interesting position because he has 2 Amiibo in the top 6 currently. And Anger having trouble getting that first KO, and Nazgul almost on his second one already, and with that final smash, looks like he's gonna do it. Gets Anger right off the side of the stage. Oh, so it looks like even though he got hit while he was doing his recovery, he wasn't able to use it again after getting hit. Either that or he just chose not to and just went off stage. He decided, you know, that match is lost. We'll just go to the next one. Better luck next time. So Nazgul's going to take game 1. But this is a best of 3, so this is Anger's chance to make a comeback, but he's not doing very good off the outset of this. Ooh, that was his chance to get a kill on Nazgul, but he hit him while he was doing his recovery. Or actually, after he did the recovery, rather. He was on his way off the map. But some good ledge guarding from Anger means that he is able to catch up. But Nazgul dragging him across the entire stage. I'm surprised this down B has that much distance to it. And Anger getting the KO animation, but not the actual KO. Gets it the second time, so stock 2-0-0. And that side B not going to do a whole lot when you're only at 15%. And Smash Ball's out relatively early, a minute into the game. Usually when you see an early Smash Ball like this means you could potentially see a second one later on when you're on the last stock. But Nazgul getting it, he's got a pretty good history of getting these Smash Balls in a lot of these matchups. And it makes a huge difference because that's going to put him a stock ahead going into Anger's last life. And now Anger has to get that KO as fast as he can because the more damage he takes, he runs the risk of getting himself on the side of the stage like this. There's not a whole lot of distance to the kill zone. And he gets that up smash, but not quite far enough. Wasn't quite what he needed. And there it is, so 64% behind, not unwinnable, never mind, it looks like that's going to be game over. So Anger going to move down to the loser's bracket, still has a chance to make it back though.
Start the battle.
Makers of the world's best pizza. Fresh sauce and cheese galore. Brought straight to your front door. Makers of our tasty pizza.
Ridley.
Our pie's crispy, crunchy fries. Leave others in the dark. Grab a hot slice and take a big bite. It's so good that you'll strike to strike. Mona Pizza. Mona Pizza.
Start the battle.
And since this is the losers bracket quarterfinals, this is still a best of one. After this, we're going to be best of three for the rest of the tournament.
Mona Pizza's got nothing on us. 'Cause we've got 6 dinosaurs. Look, it's a dinosaur. It's a
Makers of our tasty pizza. Our pie's crispy, crunchy fries.
So between Dauntless, the Shrike, Goblin, and Pig God, one of those four is going to end up back in the top 3 to get that third, second, or first place prize. Oop, gotta switch that text again. I'm bad at that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, and while I was changing the text, something happened with Dauntless and gave the Shrike a free KO. I completely missed that one. And another KO by the Shrike. This might be it for Dauntless, so probably not gonna see a Luckman winning 2 of those prizes unless he can pull off a reverse 3 stock. It is not unheard of. And nope, looks like that's going to be a quick one. Just over a minute, and the Shrike going to move on to the top 4.
Start battle! Dinosaur! King K. Rool!
So Pig God just recently getting knocked into the losers bracket. Goblin making a pretty strong run. Not through the entire losers bracket, but he did get knocked there in round 2. So he's had a pretty good run. He's already beat K. Rules this tournament. Was he the one that knocked out SMHY me? Someone did. But yeah, so Goblin looking pretty good right now. But because he got knocked into the losers bracket so early, that means he has to win that many more games to make it to the last couple rounds. But if Goblin wins this game, that means there will be no more K. Rules in the finals, not even in the top 3. And this is a pretty standard map. There's a couple platforms, but overall, you know, nice, flat, solid map. Although I think that might give the advantage to Pig God, just because it gives Goblin a lot less places to kind of hide behind and line up those attacks. And it's going to give Pig God a chance to put distance between the two of them, so he can get those cannonballs. Oh, I don't know what was going on there. He took him off the stage with him. And Smash Ball wide open for Goblin, but he's going to ignore it. That could be a fatal mistake for him. Goes back to get it. Very, very smart. Oh, but it gets knocked loose, and he's at 48% on that second stock. He needs to clear this disadvantage as fast as he can. He might just want to be better off, yeah, using the final smash now, just so that Pig God doesn't have the chance to use it himself. And with just those couple attacks, that's going to be enough to give Goblin. Now he's in the lead currently, but I don't know if he's going to be able to... Yeah, he's not going to be able to make it back from this offstage. Oh, but it gets hit by the cannonball again. That might be just enough. Nope, doesn't look like it. So last life, we just had a Smash Ball, so we're unlikely to see another one. So that means it's going to come down to which Amiibo can outplay the other one. But oh, that footstool... Pig God getting the last KO against Goblin at 1%. And unfortunately, Ganondorf, doesn't have that great recovery. Gotta be careful off stage. Okay, now we're going to the best of 3. It's going to be the Shrike and Pig God. Whichever one wins this is going to be in the top 3, which means they will go home with the prize. And the other one going to be going home with nothing.
Stop the battle. Battle.
Oh, what? Bot, what are you doing? Oh, it'd probably help if I put the actual Amiibo up there. There, that looks a little better. So yeah, down to the last few matches. This is the Shrike versus Pig God. Whichever one wins, it's going to go into the top 3. So this is Smitty or Spike's chance. Smitty actually won Season 4, so we might see the Shrike come straight from the back of the loser's bracket to potentially have 2 championships under his belt. Yeah, Goblin did good. I think he could have won that match if he didn't get footstooled like that. He did 25% damage just with that one smash attack. Alright, we already know 2 of the top 3. It's gonna be Anger and Nazgul. The third one is gonna be either the Shrike or Pig God. And it all comes down to this. This is a best of 3. And Pig God's starting out pretty good. Almost gets the Shrike stuck below the stage, but fortunately this one is a little bit more curved, I guess, than Final Destination, so you don't see that same issue that a lot of Amiibo sometimes have. When they get knocked under Final Destination, they get completely stuck, whereas this one kind of curves you back into the map a little bit, like along the side of it. But Pig God's got to be careful. So Pig God had the damage advantage, but the Shrike able to get that first KO by being a little bit braver off stage. Pig God evening it up, so going into the second stock 0-0. And Smash Ball's out. Both Amiibo pretty much effectively have the same final smash, just, you know, different animations. The attack style's the same, but Pig God just a little bit under. And that's going to save him from getting hit by that. But even though he didn't get that final smash, he definitely is getting the damage that he needs to get this next KO. So far looking good for the Shrike, but he's not out of the woods yet. And this is a best of 3, so even if he does win this match, he still has to be careful. And there's that second KO. Pig God 60% behind, but you know, that's not too bad. Well, 89% kind of is too bad, so looking really good for the Shrike right now. We might potentially see another Smash Ball though, so could go either way. Some more platforms coming down. That could coming down with the Smash Ball on it. And the Shrike does not want Pig God to get that Smash Ball. That could potentially erase any advantage that he has. And breaks it a second time. Is he going to miss again? Looks like he's not. So first game is going to go to the Shrike. And pretty empty for a Mario Maker level, but when you're a character like Pig God, that's kind of good for you because it gives you more range for that cannonball to go off. And I think the Shrike kind of likes it too because it gives him more of a range for that side B to go off as well. And the Shrike keeping the pressure, but we have a footstool from the Pig God. Doesn't quite get him low enough to get knocked out, though. Ooh, Pig God shooting the Shrike the wrong direction. That could have been enough to get him knocked out if he shot him towards the edge of the stage. First KO going to Pig God, but at 165%, Shrike should be able to catch up relatively easily. So yeah, just gives him a little tap off stage. And we're going to be going in the second stock 0-0. Oh, but Shrike decides to dip out and give Pig God a free KO. So now Pig God a full stock ahead. And Pig God has the final smash, has a stock lead, and he's going to hit it. So it looks like we're going to be going into round 3 for this top 4 game. So it all comes down to this last map. What is it going to be? Oh, this is really unfortunate. For the Shrike, I think. I'm pretty sure this is bad for the Shrike. Ooh, actually, I don't know. So this side B is going to get really interesting. I don't know if the side B will throw him over the back of the cart like that. Ooh, but it looks like Pig God getting a really early KO. Really good for him. And he's going to shoot the Shrike onto the tracks, just barely avoids getting onto the ground. Amiibo AI is very bad at recovering once they hit the train tracks. It's very rare that they actually make it back on the stage from it. And Smash Ball's out. The Shrike needs to break that Smash Ball. Gonna get a free attack against Pig God, but he misses it. Takes some damage even. He got the first KO and he needs to break that Smash Ball. He's not going to. That's gonna give Pig God a chance to do it. But it looks like Pig God's ignoring it as well. It's gonna float off. Neither one getting it. And there we go. Shrike hitting the ground. And the Shrike's going to get a free attack on Pig God because of that recovery. Uses it to decent effect. He's going to get another one here. This could be his chance to get him off stage, but he doesn't do it. And is this going to be enough to make it back? It looks like it is, and the Shrike misses the side B. And looks like Pig God going to be moving on to the top 3, so Smitty not going to have 2 of those championship belts, it looks like. Alright, so we're going to be moving to best of 3 on Battlefield Omega Battlefield.
Start battle. TDD.
And we're in the top 3 right now. This is the losers bracket finals, but Anger, Pig God, and Was it Nazgul? I think Nazgul's on the winner's bracket. Those are going to be the 3 winners of this season. We just have to figure out what order they're in. And then after this match, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break before the finals. But it looks like Spike, Panger, and Luckman are going to be the 3 winners of the season 6 or season 5 rather. And I think points-wise, it's pretty close to locked in there as well. Spike actually looking like he could potentially win 2 prizes. So yeah, if you're in that top 10 and you're not in the top 3, now is the time to go all in, because all of those points are going to be going away after the season finals, which is going to be in about probably 10-15 minutes. And this is going to be a best of 3, Battlefield, Omega, and Battlefield. And this is an interesting one because this Anger and Pig God match, it's actually a rematch. They've already gone against each other earlier in the tournament. Anger was the one that actually knocked Pig God into the loser's bracket, and it looks like Pig God is starting to get his revenge right now. Oh, great combo off that cannonball. I didn't even notice it there off the side of the screen. And first game looks like it's going to be going to Pig God. Anger on the offensive going into this one. Just takes his first hit, and it's from his own weapon too. And we have a really fast smash ball. Pig God actually getting it, so despite Anger just going nuts on Pig God, he might actually get the first KO. Doesn't look like it's going to be far enough though. So Anger getting the first KO, he's at 78%, he's got to be careful. But if he can keep up that momentum that he had in the first stock, this is going to go really well for him. And he does have a good history against Pig God. Ooh, unfortunately, he misses that tilt, and Pig God's going to be able to capitalize on that, punish him for it. And this is kind of where you see the advantage that DDD would have against the advantage that a K. Rool would have against a DDD is, even though Anger is getting these really, really long strings of attack against Pig God, he only has to hit him a few times to even out that damage, and we could even maybe see Pig God get the first KO on this second stock. Actually, it looks like Anger's gonna get it first though, and we might see another Smash Ball any minute now. There it is. So, going into third stock, 0-0. Smash Ball is out, and it looks like Anger gets it. If he can get it and use it on the side of the map where he's at right now, that might be it for Pig God. And it looks like he's going to do some ledge guarding before he uses that final smash. Oh, but it gets knocked loose. That could have been a huge, huge mistake from Anger. And now Pig God is the one with the final smash. And he lands it, so Pig God might be getting revenge for that first knockout, or that first elimination in the winner's bracket. Yeah, Pig God moving on to the grand finals. Alright, so gonna be just a moment. I'm gonna be setting up the finals. And I'm gonna take a couple minute break just real quick.
Start the battle. Ridley.
Alright, 5 minutes. We're going to start the grand finals. I gotta go get a drink of water real quick because I've been talking non-stop for the last 3.5 hours. And yeah, if you're watching and you're in that top 10, this is your last chance to get bets in because the top 3 are going to get those prizes. And this is it. Unless Pig God wins and we go into the rematch, but all points are getting wiped after the grand finals. I was out too. I think I went all in earlier in the tournament and got knocked out. And Nazgul's starting out on the offensive. Doing a good job at dodging these attacks from Pig God, and he's already got him at 70%. And first KO going to Nazgul, only at 58%, so he's looking pretty good right now. He's going to have a chance to do some more damage in this second life. Gets that side B, but when you're at 0%, doesn't really do a whole lot. And it looks like Pig God, he's going to get away with not taking too much on that second life, so pretty even still, and if he gets one more attack in there, it looks like he's going to even out the match. And Nazgul going for the offstage play. Looks like it was kind of a mistake though, because now that gave Pig God the chance to get a couple attacks in and catch up damage-wise. And it looks like he's going to be able to keep that advantage, but really does not quite hit as hard as Pig God does when it comes to your smash attacks. So even though Pig God's behind damage-wise, he's got a little bit of an advantage right now. Oh, great fireball ledge guarding from Nazgul, but wrong character to use that against. It doesn't really do a whole lot against someone like K. Rool. Smash Ball's out, going into the last stock, and Pig God's got it. Nazgul's got to be careful not to let him use it, and he is able to get it off. So Pig God gonna get a final smash off. Is it gonna be enough to get him off stage? It's not, so he's not gonna be in the KO zone. And he's only a little bit behind, actually. But he is in a dangerous position right now because at 89%, all it takes is one of those punches from K. Rool. Or the up smash, one more of those and that's it. He's gonna go for it here and now, but he can't quite line up the spike. Really hard to spike any K. Rool. And it looks like Nazgul, despite getting hit by a final smash, he is gonna be able to win that match. That's actually a trophy, so I'm going to make sure to give it to him before I forget.
3, 2, 1, go!
So Nazgul has a 1-game lead. We're going into the Omega stage. Or Final Destination, or whatever you want to call it. Nazgul starting off with that early momentum that he was doing last game. And it's not quite as effective this time because Pig God is able to block a little bit of it. I think not having the platforms is giving Pig God a little more of a chance to aim those cannonballs a little better. And it's making it harder for Nazgul to kind of jump over them and avoid them. And Pig God getting the first KO. So like I said, even though Pig God is at a higher percentage, his attacks, you know, send the other Amiibo a little bit farther. So he is able to get that knockout a lot earlier than someone else would. So just being ahead of a K. Rool isn't important. You have to be way ahead if you want to maintain an advantage against him. Nazgul evening up the stock, but he is going to be behind from it. And Nazgul walking into the blunderbuss. Probably not his smartest move, but he is evening up this this damage disadvantage that he had, and we might even see him get that first KO going into the final stock. No, it looks like Pig God's going to get it. But Nazgul not too far behind if he can land one of those side Bs or get an up smash. He gets the up smash, but not quite far enough. Smash Ball's out, and Pig God's going to have access to it. And if he lands this final smash, it is over, and he does. So I think we're going to see a second game in the grand finals. Because Nazgul hasn't lost, that means we are going to... He is going to have another chance to win this one. Oh, wait, no. Nazgul won the first game, so we're not done yet. Forgot. Thought Pig God won the first time. So this is it. Going into Battlefield, whoever wins this one is going to win the match. If Nazgul wins, the tournament's over. He wins Season 6. He gets the first place prize. If Pig God wins, that means because it's double elimination, you do have to lose 2 matches to be eliminated. And since Nazgul's coming from the winner's bracket, he will have another chance to beat Pig God. Pig God getting the first knockout this time, so this is definitely a lot different than that first match we had on Battlefield, where Nazgul is having a really strong early game advantage. Nazgul evening up the stock, but at a 66-79% deficit against Pig God. Hasn't even hit him yet in his second stock. We might see Pig God getting that second KO. If the Shrike gets the Smash Ball, that could be good for him, and 1 or 2 more shots is going to be enough to break it. Pig God has full access to that Smash Ball. Looks like he's going to go break it himself. The Shrike having a tough time getting these final smashes off in this finals tournament. I think Pig God's gotten pretty much every single one. And the tilt from Pig God means he's going to win that match, and we're going to go on to a grand finals. Pig God versus Nazgul. Just have to set that match up real quick.
Stop battle.
Oh, whoops. Alright, this is it. King K. Rool, Pig God, and Nazgul, Ridley, by Spike and Luckman. Grand Finals for Season 5. One of these two is going to walk away with a $25 Amazon gift card and a Season 5 trophy, which I'm still in the process of finishing. My cat keeps getting all up in my face when I'm trying to sand it and get it painted and everything, but... Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the model finished for the one that I wanted to use. It was going to be... I mean, I guess for Season 6, I'm going to try to make it happen. So I kind of have like a little generic Smash Brothers style trophy that I'm going to be sending out. I still think it looks pretty cool, though. Yeah, every time I try... I don't want to sand it indoors because it gets like paint and dust and everything over it. So I go outside. And when I go outside, he just sits at the window and he's just like constantly meowing because he wants to go outside. But I don't want to let him outside because every time I do, I've only done it twice, he just bolts and he tries to get as far away from the house as possible. Which is fine, because like I know he would come back, but there's also like coyotes everywhere around my house, so I'm pretty sure even if he wanted to come back, probably wouldn't be able to. And Nazgul getting the first KO. Pig God right behind him, so second stock 0-0. This is going to be a best of 3, so... really impossible to say which way it's going to go at this point. And Pig God turning it around, having a really good second stock. Has Nazgul down to his last life, and this is bad for Nazgul because these battlefield stages are the ones that he's at the advantage on. So if he can't beat Pig God on Battlefield, he's going to have a rough time on Final Destination. But he does have the Smash Ball out. If he can knock out Pig God, break the Smash Ball, and then hit him on that final stock, that can bring him the advantage back. And there we go. So he's going into the last stock with the final smash. He's not using it though. He does, but he misses. It's still winnable. They're pretty much even right now. He was able to only take a little bit of damage before getting that second KO against Pig God. And what was that? Pig God coming back with the down air, just punching him straight down off the map.
3, 2, 1, go!
I was about to say, this is a really bad map for Nazgul, but then I remembered that we're playing Battlefield Omega, so there is no water at the bottom of this one. This is just a fancy little Final Destination. And Nazgul with the perfect combo that would take out any other character. But unfortunately, Pig God's recovery is just so good. Whoop, forgot to change the betting timer. There we go. And Smash Ball's out. If Nazgul breaks this, this is going to be the best thing that can happen to him in this set so far. But unfortunately for him, he's ignoring it, and Pig God's doing the right thing. He needs to walk right over to it and break it. Nazgul, I think by accident, breaks it. I think he was just trying to hit Pig God. There's that down air again. But Nazgul doing everything he needs to get into this round 3. Except for losing the Smash Ball. He did not want to do that. And that's going to give Pig God the opportunity to break the Smash Ball, get the final smash, but he doesn't, and now Nazgul is going to use it. I think that's gonna be it. Not quite, it looks like. He had the animation, but didn't quite get him far enough off stage. And Pig God will just not die at 176%. Nazgul cannot get rid of him. And there it goes. That means we're going to be going into the third match of the final grand finals and the tiebreaker. It all comes down to this one match. Like, very strong showing from Pig God and Nazgul. They've drawn this out as long as possible. That first grand finals match went to 3 rounds. And yeah, the season's going on forever, apparently. We had the rematch also going 3 rounds. The season's lasting too long. Great cannonballs from Pig God. Nazgul was having a little bit of trouble getting back on stage there, and he took some damage to show for it. Smash Ball's out about a minute into the game. Okay, so Nazgul learned his lesson last time. He's going to go for the Smash Ball. But Pig God was ready for it and actually ended up punishing him for it. Oh, Nazgul going to get a free attack with Pig God using that recovery. And now 2-2, an even match, but Nazgul has the final smash. Is he going to miss it again? No, looks like he's actually going to hit it this time. Not a whole lot of damage, but it does give him a little bit of an edge that he needed. And that was a great second stock for Nazgul. Pig God is in a really dangerous spot right now. This is the tiebreaker of the tiebreakers. And he is currently behind. He needs to get a couple more hits on Nazgul. Doing a pretty good job at it, though. He started his last stock with having Nazgul at 30-something%. And he's got him in KO range already. Hasn't even taken a single hit on his final stock. That's exactly what you need to do. So we're going into 0-0, completely even match on the third round of the second grand finals, which also went to 3 rounds. The only thing left to do is we'll see a super sudden death after this. No, I don't think it'll go that long because there's 2 minutes 30 seconds left. We're definitely going to see another Smash Ball if Nazgul doesn't just win it outright right here. Looks like he is. And Nazgul, Luckman's Ridley, is going to be the Season 5 champion. Give me just a second. So yeah, that is the end of the season. Congratulations, Luckman. Congratulations, Spike. Congratulations, who was third place? Oh, I feel so bad saying that. Penger. Congratulations, Penger. Let's look at the top scores for the points as well. I think I already know who it's going to be. So, Spike again. So Spike actually won twice. He's going to get 2 prizes this season. So congratulations, Spike. Congratulations, MTJ Yater and Kangoni. Everyone that won a prize, I'll probably get with you within the next 24 hours or so to get your info. This season it's Amazon gift cards, so once I'll contact you on Discord. I'm just gonna need either your email address or phone number, because that's where they send the code to. Other than that, once I finish the trophies, everyone that won in the actual tournament itself, I'll coordinate with you to get you those in the mail, probably in the next couple weeks for those. I still have a little bit of painting and sanding I have to do on them. And then other than that, Season 6 probably going to start. I'm going to publish the sign-up link on a couple of the Discord servers for Season 6. Right now I've just been kind of like passively advertising registration for it. Registration will probably go on for a couple weeks, and then from there I've got I've actually got 2 more inter-season tournaments, because there's 6 more slots left in the Sigma division for the Season 6 Prize League. One of them is going to be a tag team tournament. Signups are open for that right now. If you're in USAC or the Exion or my Discord, the link for that's posted in the tournament section. If you sent stuff through the Google Sheets, I update them like once a week, so I think I've only done 3 of the entries through that. If you log into the website and you click on trainer profile, if you have a profile and your Amiibo are on there, then I have them added. If not, I probably got it, I just haven't added the Amiibo yet. Probably going to do that tomorrow, get everything up to date on that. So there's the tag team tournament happening sometime next week. The week after that, I'm also going to have one called, I forget, I'll find out some cute, clever name for it. But it's going to be not necessarily tier restricted, but it's going to be character restricted based on Amiibo that we haven't seen a whole lot of in the league. So I think any Amiibo that I have more than 6 of in the database is going to be banned. So most high tiers are going to be banned, but strangely enough, some of the lower tiers are going to be banned as well. And then the top 3 from that tournament as well will go into the Season 6 Prize League. Everyone else, once the Season 6 Survival League starts up, that's probably going to be around the mid-May till the end of May, roughly. I have some updates I want to do on the website before then. So it's probably going to be starting towards the end of May. And speaking of the website, if you do have anything that you want to see next season, or if you have any like cool ideas for stuff you would like to see on the website, let me know either on Discord or Twitter or Twitch or whatever kind of way you want to get a hold of me. I'm always looking for feedback, good or bad, because I want to make everything super cool. But yep, thanks for watching, everyone. Congratulations to the winners. Better luck next time for anyone that didn't make it. And I'll also be posting up, I'm going to be ranking all of the Amiibo this season. I think it was 103. They're all going to be ranked 1 through 103. I'm going to have a series of tiebreakers and stuff like that as far as stats go to determine where you stand this season. So if you had an Amiibo anywhere in the league, including the Survival League, Qualify League, Prize League, Final Tournament, you'll get a score associated with your Amiibo's rank this season. So look forward to that probably in the next few days. But I'm going to go ahead and cut stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably be doing some more Amiibo stuff in the next week or so. And have a good one. Thanks.